Hey guys, so today I am 36 weeks and 4 days pregnant, and I wanted to film a video to give everyone an update on my pregnancy and everything that's been happening. Before I go straight into the update, I just want to say that there has not been 1 month since I have gotten pregnant that someone in this house has not been sick. You can probably hear it in my throat a little bit, but either I'm sick and I pass it to the boys, and then they get sick and I get better, and then they give it back to me. So I haven't been quite as consistent with this as I would have liked to have been, but regardless, I'm just going to try to push through the last few weeks of sickness and get some recording done. So that being said, every Wednesday I'm another week, and I believe it was at my 34-week appointment. The doctor was trying to check Wyatt's position. If you don't know, that's going to be his name, Wyatt Zane. And she had checked his position, and he was breech. So at that point, she had said just to give it like a week or two to see if he would turn, and if he didn't, we would try some methods to get him to turn. So I had an appointment just a few days ago, and she felt my stomach, and she couldn't really tell for sure. So when she was finding the heartbeat, she was just having like a really hard time finding his heartbeat with the Doppler, and I had to kind of move and turn him around and get in different positions, and she finally found it, but it was in such a strange place that she just really couldn't tell where he was at. So she was going to send us over to the hospital to have an ultrasound, but I kind of convinced her just to let us do it in the office because I really didn't want to go over there. And it was literally like a 10-second ultrasound. It was so fast. She literally just flashed it quick enough to make sure that his head was down, and it is. But that being said, he is very much on my right side right here, and I guess his head is down, but I feel his bottom right there quite a bit. So that being said, I think I don't know, it's a little strange to me. I wonder if he's going to end up moving over more towards the center, or if that even matters or not. But yes, he is very high and totally on the right side, and that's been where he's like to be this whole time. So he is sticking to the right side where the rib cage is this whole time. I don't know, I guess he just likes it up there for some reason. Anyways, a few weeks back, the house, everybody was sick. We all felt horrible, and I was just having really intense pain, and my family kind of thought maybe it's contractions, maybe you should go get checked out. But it didn't feel like a familiar contraction to me. It didn't feel like what I experienced with Jace. It felt very sharp is the best word to describe it. So anyway, we ended up going to the emergency room, and they had done a lot of tests on me and just couldn't find anything wrong. But what I was describing to them, they said it sounds very much like you're having kidney stones. So we were there for hours and hours, and they checked blood and urine and all of that, and they're like, we can't find anything wrong. Like, we don't know. You're probably just uncomfortable from pregnancy. You're just going to have to wait it out until it's over. And I really disputed that, and I was like, you know, you have to do something. I know something is not right inside of my body. So when they tried to discharge me, I refused to leave. I was like, no, you need to check me and make sure that everything's okay. So at that point, they moved me up to the labor and delivery floor and listened to his heart rate for a while, checked me for contractions, and they ended up finding some type of like minor infection. It wasn't anything serious. They just gave me an antibiotic for it and basically sent me home. They did check for dilation, and I was only a centimeter dilated, but hey, it's better than nothing, I suppose. And it was at the hospital, though, they told me I was having contractions. So when I had the appointment after that, like a few days or several days later, the doctor looked at the reports and said, no, you weren't having contractions. And I was like, the nurses showed me on the screen that I was having them, and she was like, no, you weren't. And then she asked me, are you having contractions? And I was like, well, you guys are telling me I'm not, so you tell me if I'm having them or not. I really didn't know what to say about it, because there's times in the pregnancy that I felt like I'm having them, but they tell me, no, I'm not. So I was thinking, why are you asking me if you're just gonna disagree with me anyways? But anyways, that whole situation, it was like within a day or two of starting the medicine they gave me, I just improved drastically. It was crazy. But anyways, that's really like the most that's been happening. I've just been driving my husband absolutely bananas with the house. And I try my best to keep a pretty clean and organized house, like pregnant or not, but I've just been in overdrive lately. Like the nesting has definitely kicked in. And other than that, like I had the flu shot, and after that it seems like I've just gotten this really annoying cough and kind of soreness in my throat. So I'm just trying to push through that the best that I can. Jace was sick for a week. He had to stay out of his little parents day out program, and he had to get antibiotics, and he finally got cleared up from that. But that's basically just been the story of our house lately, is that everybody has been sick in some way, shape, or form. But pregnancy wise, that's pretty much all there is to update on. I do have my little heart Doppler here that we listen to his heartbeat sometimes, and it's just super special and sweet. And Brian and I were watching my tummy move the other night, and it's just been really sweet to have those moments with him. And I can't believe that we're already to this point. I can't believe that, you know, just a few days ago with the doctor, I was 1.5 centimeters dilated, and she's basically saying any moment here, you know, he could be here. So I just can't believe how fast this pregnancy has gone. It has just flown by. Like, I feel like we just found out we were pregnant, and now he's about to be here. So it's just absolutely crazy, and it's exciting. But I have an appointment with my OB to see her. It's Sunday right now, so I have an appointment with her on Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday afternoon. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited to meet Wyatt. But at the same time, I feel a little sad that it's over, because I remember with Jace, I think it was just because the circumstances were so difficult. I felt like the pregnancy just went on and on and on and on, and it was never going to stop. And this time, life has changed so much for the positive that I feel like I've just blinked my eyes one time, and here we are, like it's over already. And it's crazy. I just can't believe it. But anyways, other than that, there's really not much to update on pregnancy wise. I'm having horrific ligament pain. I basically feel like there is a knife that just permanently like sticks right in this area. And I did have ligament pain with Jace, but mine was a lot higher, more in my like stomach region. And this is more pelvic pain, and it's very sharp and intense. But anyways, I will stand up, show my belly, and you guys let me know if you think that he's dropped at all, because there are days that I feel like I can breathe a little better, and he has dropped. And then as soon as I start to say that I feel that way, he gets right back up in my rib cage again. So here's my 36-week belly. Been having to wear these belly bands with my regular jeans because maternity pants are just not working for me this time. But anyway, what do you guys think? I feel like he's definitely not quite as high as he's been. So anyways, yeah, if you guys will like and comment and subscribe to this channel, I would really appreciate it. And I will see you soon for my next video. Bye, guys.